Trojans will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at... turn. The run inside. It's Hill. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 20.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throwing Russell. He tries to take the top off. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Mayava. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the draw, it's Jordan. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. And the Trojans want to move quickly. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the move, maybe a crease. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Russell. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Here's a little room there. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Trojans. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tide ready to roll on offense. Looking for space. It's Hill. There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Russell, under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The kick is on its way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the draw, it's Jordan. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3 yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There's a crease. He is in. Touchdown, USC.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running inside, it's Hill. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And his throw is incomplete.
And this has been a frustrating watch so far, guys. I mean, Jesse, you got to be loving the quarterback play here. I mean, just 0 for 6 to start the game. Like, no answers so far, not in rhythm, not accurate. Like, they've got to find something and find something fast because he's not settled in. He's a little bit rattled, and it's showing.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. They're working that left side. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Throwing Russell. Rush is on him. Throwing on the run. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest. It makes them realize they got to play the run, too. Great play call.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Shakes off the defender. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. It's a draw. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The run to the right. Could be an alley. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Quick release by the QB. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Big time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. He'll bring it out. It's Lockhart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Flying out to the left. The 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal. crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll try the right side. And it's on the ground. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Here comes the heat. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think,
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Russell. Snags it, and there's running room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback keeps it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The run inside. It's Jordan. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fires to the big fella. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Ncaa27. Looking for a big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Huskies coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Off the play fake. Fires downfield. Finds his man. It's Bowman. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the draw, it's Miller. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They'll run it. It's Miller. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs. got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Russell on play action. Pressure coming. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Trying to pick up a first down. On the delay, it's Jordan. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the tie. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keelan Russell fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
across the 45. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Quarterback will keep it. He's not going anywhere, nowhere to run, and they stop him for nothing on 4th and 2.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
The Trojans will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's going to take off. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert for 2nd and short.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Mayava. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Working that left side now. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Miller. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback keep. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. And as their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time, Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They've been running it, but now the pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! And the route is on.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win.